You're busy all day, from the moment you wake up until the moment you fall asleep. And somehow, when the day is over, it feels like nothing really happened. Not in a way you can clearly point to, at least. That's not laziness, and it's not weakness either. It's something deeper than that. Most people don't feel overwhelmed because they're doing too much. They feel overwhelmed because none of it ever feels finished. You answer messages, jump into meetings, move from one task to the next, but when the day ends, there isn't a single moment that clearly stands out. Nothing you can honestly say really mattered. And that quiet sense of emptiness starts to feel normal. We're usually told this feeling comes from stress, or bad time management, or a lack of discipline. So we try to fix ourselves. We download another productivity app, reorganize our schedules, push a little harder, try to squeeze more out of every hour. But the feeling stays. Because the real problem isn't how busy you are. It's how broken up your life has become. Modern life isn't exhausting because it's difficult. It's exhausting because it never lets you stay anywhere long enough to feel grounded. Your attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. A notification cuts off a thought. A meeting interrupts focus. A screen fills the silence before it has a chance to exist. You spend most of your time reacting instead of choosing. And over time, your days stop feeling like experiences and start feeling like checklists. Think about a normal day. You wake up and check your phone, not because you consciously decide to, but because it feels automatic. Before you've even gotten out of bed, your mind is already scattered. Emails, messages, news, deadlines. And work starts. Meetings stacked on top of meetings, tasks broken into smaller pieces, updates, follow-ups, reminders. By the end of the day, you're tired, but it's a strange kind of tired. Not physical, more like mental exhaustion without a clear cause. Here's the unsettling part. The most uncomfortable thing about modern life isn't being busy. It's realizing you don't really know what you were busy for. When life is this fragmented, nothing has enough space to feel meaningful. Meaning takes continuity. It takes presence. It takes staying with something long enough for it to leave a mark. But the systems we live inside reward speed, not depth. Quick replies matter more than thoughtful ones. Output matters more than progress. So even when you're productive, you still feel empty, because productivity and meaning aren't the same thing. When hard work stopped feeling rewarding, and when people started leaving good jobs without fully understanding why, this is what connected those experiences. When your time no longer feels like yours, and your attention is constantly divided, meaning doesn't disappear all at once. It fades quietly, almost politely. This is why rest doesn't feel restful anymore. You sit down, but your mind keeps moving. You take time off, but guilt creeps in anyway. Even moments that should feel calm feel unfinished. That doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means you're living inside a system that rarely gives your mind permission to fully stop. A full calendar doesn't automatically mean a full life. And being busy doesn't always mean you're moving forward. Most people aren't exhausted from effort. They're exhausted from constant interruption. If modern life feels busy but empty, that isn't a personal failure. It's structural. And until we start paying attention to where our time and focus are being quietly pulled, no amount of optimization will fix the emptiness. In the next video, we'll talk about why slowing down feels almost impossible now, even when we know it's exactly what we need.